NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Tonight we wrap up an intriguing Week 2 with a good Monday night matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the Philadelphia Eagles. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Oh, we running my formation. Let's see what we about to do with this.
They start the drive on the
trap. I like that.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Good shit, my boy.
It's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
You let nobody run my
formation. Performance last week, everybody saw it. Unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again.
Without a doubt. I mean,
stop, Jed.
Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line, it's the tight end, it's your wide receivers, everyone now sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that they do their job, they'll see another performance just like they saw the week before.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up.
Oh, you got Kyler, man. Trade me Kyler, bro, please.
Eagles, the second of 2 on this Monday.
All these trash ass niggas playing on the. I gotta see who got who. Cause Pop.
Doubleheader of the season, but rumor is might have a few more for 2023. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray will get this one underneath to Kamara. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
I have to tell you, Brandon, I feel like a coach right now because I'm wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective. When it's an inside linebacker, you're always taught, don't let someone cross your face. If they want to go outside, it's okay. But they make that outside fake, cut back inside, often to great success.
I knew it was coming. I knew it. Oh, yes. Yes. Dumbass nigga. Goofy.
They will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. Now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Now a guy who grew up just south of
here across the river,
Jonathan Taylor. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
That's all I can do is run. I don't trust this nigga to pass.
Last week in the season opening victory.
I swear I don't trust this nigga to pass the ball.
Pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks. And plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Second down, another run with Taylor. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Slot man moves right. They'll run with the 3rd-year man, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. Moore, the man in motion. Now Pickett will look to pass it. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Pickett to throw on 1st down. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. So, Charles, this game number 2 in the NFL career, this rookie quarterback, his guys took the loss in the opener.
How to run a get that bitch, boy. That pass was so ugly.
He said, not well. What did you see?
Well, first and foremost, I loved his answer to the media because he was being honest. And those veterans in the locker room, they're looking at him to see how he's going to handle things, and they like the fact that he's not blaming other people because I thought he struggled. The only thing that's going to help him, though, reps. No matter how many big games you played in college, how well you do in practice, the reps in the real games, that's when you begin to grow as a quarterback.
And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. This is caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Pat Freiermuth, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Vikings take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. His first career touchdown pass, and you know, it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate. Save the full reflection for later, but make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Murray's throw here into the hands of Jones. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there? You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. The Eagles 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener, and now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Now Murray throwing on second down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on third down. In motion right comes Jackson. Murray going to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say
ain't that shit. You know, I'm trying to swat and the nigga ain't even jumping, bro.
That looks like it's going to be two empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Murray and company going for it on fourth. Looking downfield for Jones. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Oh, that was slowed down. I didn't know that
big
shit.
chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, coach, well, why wouldn't we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe some explanations.
First and 10, here's Pickett. He's got Otten. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second down, it's Taylor. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Jump down, he didn't.
Throwing on third down, here's Pickett. Got an open man.
Boy, his arm sucks. Boy, that man trash.
Inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
They'll run here with Taylor.
Get about that jam, cuz. Fuck.
Is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
Ooh, I'll take it. That was a pick, but I'll take it, bro. Look at that. You can't. What you gonna do, my nigga? I know it was a pick, my boy, but still.
With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns. McCann now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Vikings 14, Eagles 0.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Julian Blackmon bringing him down. A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Looking downfield for Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. Then we just left the play.
Wait, how did he get open? What the fuck?
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good pickup there, 21 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he's going to get stepped up.
It does work.
No.
Stop hitting stuff you ain't supposed to be. Right in here, boy.
Stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game.
I feel like we trying to outrun with Alvin Kamara, my nigga.
And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it.
Yes, sir. Ooh, boy, this boy trash.
And the Vikings are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline.
What about that jam? Let's go, nigga.
So you know what it is. Then they tuck it away.
You think he know what he think he got me this shit. You got Fletcher Clark in this first.
Get back out on the field and get a second one.
They'll bring it tight end in motion left. 2 minutes to play first half.
Who you listening to, Pablo? That Bendy?
Coming up at halftime. I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles,
that Bendy?
to another one in Orlando. The coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Pickett back to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Going for it on 4th down. Here's Pickett. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Murray flips this forward on a jet sweep, and he is going to lose yardage here.
I might give him 3. He might get 3.
Maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses. And this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive.
Go ahead and take your 3, dog.
3 plays. Have to admit,
Go ahead and take your 3, man. Go get some points on the board, man. Oh, he going for it. Okay, come on. Yeah, Montreal all saying.
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. They're going for it. It's Murray.
Daddy.
He lets this
Daddy.
one fly toward the
Daddy.
end zone.
Dad.
Okay. Convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Vikings defense is going to
all right, big boy.
ball back.
You gotta be all in my face and stuff, you know what I'm saying? You ate it all?
Yeah.
All right. This thing to the locker room. The slide in motion right. They'll start with the option.
Ooh, that was sexy. Let's go. Tell him, say you bum. Say you bum, nigga. Tell him, Pop, say you bum.
The defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
From the 41, Pickett. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. There's Jefferson to pull that in. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. First and 10, Taylor now. Trucks over him. And he's got room. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. McCann's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he is going to lose yardage here. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Murray, he bootlegs it. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now it's 3rd and 3.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run with a veteran. It's Dontrell Hilliard. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Play action. Now it's Murray. Running right through him. And they get it.
Oh, why the mid-zone KO didn't work, bro? That was...
It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
That's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Murray now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't.
Will you stop and get down?
So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Play fake. Murray forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep back over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Murray off play action. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On play action, it's Murray. And he whips that one incomplete there.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Kamara off the draw. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alvin Kamara, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now all of a sudden we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime, it's down to a 2-score game.
And so the obvious thought is they've got to ramp things back up again. Got to get the offense into high gear. But we've seen this before when you've kind of been in shutdown mode for a while thinking that you're okay. It's hard to mash the gas again and have everything work perfectly. They've got to fashion together a good drive right here and now.
Because defensively got to be feeling confident. They haven't allowed a point this half. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4. Off the option, here's Taylor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the option, it's Edwards-Helaire. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Looking to throw, Pickett. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Critical play in this football game is if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big pickup there. 20 yards as they convert on 4th. Things looking much rosier for them here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. Pickett to throw on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
From the 44, Pickett. Flush to his right. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Back to throw, Pickett. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I can be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. On the option to give to Taylor here. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Jonathan Taylor, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Riley Patterson to kick off for Minnesota.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow. And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops from one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Back to the air on second down, it's Murray. Looking left side, and it's complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution. Even though the scoreboard is going against you, you want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Throwing again on second down. Murray. The 20. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
So now, following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Here's Murray. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. Touchdown, Eagles! Alvin Kamara, his second touchdown of the night. And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And his throw is incomplete. He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so. Because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball. And he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
They approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Throwing on third down, here's Pickett. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Moore, the man in motion. Now Pickett on fourth down. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he is going to pick up the Vikings first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. And we will get a timeout.
No disrespect, I just need points for my kicker. You know what I'm saying?
Look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more little insult to injury here late in the game. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And the kick is good.